Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Shuresham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Meghabharnam Shuhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogibhi Dhyanagamyam Bande Vishnu Bhavabhayaram Sarvalokaika Natham. Now Uddhava was afraid to lose his friend and of course the master, Sri Krishna, who decided to give up the body. Now all other people, as we have already seen that, they were okay. Some people never cared for that, whether Krishna is dying or not. And some people who came to get the advice from Krishna to save themselves, not about the Krishna. So we find three different type of groups. The Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna is telling there are two different types. There are three actually. The two mainly. What are those? Antaranga, Bahiranga. The devotees are two different types. One are very close, Antaranga. They understand the philosophy. They feel for that person who is practicing that philosophy, very close. And another group, they're from outside. They also support, but not so close. And third is they're only supplier. They give something and then it's okay for them. So like these three groups, here we find the one group not at all caring for the Sri Krishna. Now we are all crying, praying, oh Krishna, please come. And when the Krishna was in person, so many people, they never cared about Krishna. And second group, they were thinking how to save themselves, so they were taking the advice. But here we find one person, Uddhava. So the very close devotee, very few. So Uddhava came and Uddhava was asking that please don't give up the body, then where we will go? He said we, actually you meant it. Well, I will go. Without you, I cannot get the guidance. I cannot get the inspiration. Please be here. So he was going on, praying like a child. And Sri Krishna is giving the answer. What he was trying, Sri Krishna, that he was trying to give him inspiration. So you must stand on your own feet. Why you are depending on me? So first he said, it is in the 11th Skanda, 7th chapter, 10th verse of the Bhagavatam, Jnana Vijnana Samyukta Atma Bhuta Shaririram Atma Anubhava Tushtatma Na Antarai Bihanyase. So he is telling Jnana Vijnana Samyukta. Two words. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna also, now and then he has used these two words, Jnana and Vijnana. What is Jnana? So we will come to that afterwards. But as a general meaning of this, being possessed of knowledge and realization. Jnana, Vijnana, Sanyukta is having the knowledge and realization, and then With your mind satisfied with the realization of the self and feeling the very self of all being, you will not face any obstacles. Now, bihanyase, no obstacles will be there. So he is telling his disciple, Uddhava, if you have the knowledge actually what I am and what is this universe, and if you realize that, then you won't have any desire, and when there is no desire, there is no misery, there is no pain, there is no problem. So you will be free. So he is going on telling like that. We find the same type of instruction in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. And Brihadaranyaka also says Jnana. He is giving the example. And from there is those who are explaining, they have quoted from there, from the Brihadaranyaka. And he says Jnana. What is that Jnana? Brahma ba idam agra asit. What is knowledge? Brahma idam agra asit. Idam means this manifestation. In the beginning of the manifestation, before anything was there was Brahman. So this is Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Brahma ba idam agra asit. This self was verily Brahman in the beginning. So nothing except that self. Then second step, tasmat atmanam evayit aham brahmasmi. So then he used to say, I knew only I am Brahman. So except Brahman, nothing was there. So if anything is thinking, what he will think? Brahman. If I don't know anything else, what I cannot think of. Some people in the villages, and even over here, there's some people, they were wondering, is the India? What is that India? Where it is? If you don't know, so obviously that will never come to your mind. So there was nothing else except the Brahman. So the thought also came, tasmat atmanam eva et. What is that? That thought came. What is that? Aham brahmasmi. I am that Brahman. Then the third stage, tasmat, from that, tat sarvam abhavat. Tat, that means this universe, sarvam, everything, abhavat, was created. It was created from that, tasmat tat sarvam abhavat. The first chapter, the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, the 10th verse, it says like this, tasmat tat sarvam abhavat. From that Brahman, this universe manifested. Now, why they are quoting this? In the beginning there was only Brahman. And the thought was that I am Brahman. And from that Brahman everything has come. Hint is, everything is Brahman. You are also Brahman. Uddhava, why you are crying? Why you are thinking you are separate? I and you are the same. As Jesus said, I and my Father in heaven are one. He never said, look at it. He never said, my Father is there in the heaven and I am here. He never said like that. He said, are one. We are both the same. Vedanta. This is pure Vedanta. We are same. But now, if you analyze, oh, this is the only begotten Son of God, so they are same, but we are sinners. Then who will help you? Because you are thinking to separate yourself and thinking that you are sinner, thinking that you are weak. What to do? But God never said like that. That Jesus said, I am the way, I am the path. If that is so, what is his path? Unity. Unity of what? Jivatma and Paramatma. So I and my Father in heaven are one. And that kingdom of heaven is within you. Why don't you understand that? It's pure Vedanta. We love Jesus because of that. We respect Jesus because of that. On 24th evening, please come. And you will see that we are celebrating the Jesus with all, whatever possible way we can. Why? Because we love Him. We respect Him. Why we love and respect? Because He told the Vedanta only. So that is the thing. Here He is also telling, Tasmat, from that. From that means from that Brahman, Sarvam Avabhat. And everything in this world from that Brahman. And if from the Brahman, you are also Brahman, that was the argument. So that way, the Lord was giving the argument. And what is Vijnana? Realization of this. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna is always a very rustic village background. He said, see, it is like this. If you have heard about the milk and what the milk can do, how it helps, that is called jnana. But if you have drank the milk and really got the effect of the good quality of the milk, that is called vijnana. So God is there. God is all powerful. And if we pray to God, God will protect us. It's all jnana, it's all knowledge. But if you truly believe, and not only that, realize, that is called vijnana. Jnana, vijnana. Knowledge and the realization. So that is Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna for anything and everything. He used to run to Kali. What is that Kali? Stone image. Still now it is there. Same image. But we can't go and talk to that stone image. We rather find the worshippers, the pujaris, and say, can you please do this and that? We don't talk to that Kali directly. Why? No realization. But we know this image is the image of all-powerful goddess. That knowledge is there. Realization is not there. But Sri Ramakrishna realized this is the mother. It is giving the birth, protecting, and also destroying. So this is the difference. Vijnana. And Sharirinam. What is the Sharira? Anyone having the physical body. The ant and also dinosaurs, but the best is the human being. The Sharirinam, that means the human and also gods. The gods are also having the body. But that body is not like us, the celestial body. So we have a different type of body, the gods have a different type of body, but they are also having the body. Oh Uddhava, don't be afraid, rather try to realize the Brahman. The Krishna was guiding him. Then he said, further, those who realize Brahman, they become free from all desire. Hence, not bound by any result of any action. If you don't have the desire, so you are not bound by the action. So that is the wonderful way he is telling. So suppose you realize that everything that we see is all temporary, so naturally the desire to acquire, to gain, nothing will be there. We have purchased on behalf of the Vedanta Society a church in the northern side of Chicago. Do you think it belongs to me? Not at all. I was jumping, going here and there, begging, praying, so many to get the money, and after that, with that money I purchased, but it doesn't belong to me. It's the society. And why we are purchasing? There are some things so that the society, human society at large will be benefited. So they will know, because I was planning with some of our devotees that we will try to invite all the different Hindu the sects and actually request them to sit on the same dais and to discuss what are the commonalities. Why we don't visit each other? Why you don't like each other? What is the problem? Problem is our ego, not the God. We will invite the Catholic, the Protestant, the Mormon and all. We will ask them to sit and say, you all love Jesus, and what is your problem then? So let us try. This is the all planning. I don't know how far it will be possible, and in the beginning it will be so difficult, But the more the modern society grows, more it will be easy. And it will be so wonderful, isn't it? So that is the way. So if all of us, the spiritual teachers, the moral teachers, inspiring the human being, the morality. Yesterday I attended a program in the Hindu temple. They organized for the young, the technocrats like that, professionals. The young professionals were very less, they thought it's not for us. But they are trying to inspire them. What is that? Along with the profession, there should be morality. So in the beginning itself, they kept me to speak about the morality. But I found only our own devotees, not the young people, the young professionals. So obviously I just shortened my talk and came back. I was having some program over here. So this is the thing. If we don't learn, then how can we help? And what to learn? Morality. What is that morality? You belong to the society. You belong to the society, that is the morality. You should not do anything in any way, your thought, your action, the talks, your words should not harm the human society. Why? Because you are sitting on a tree that is called human society. And if you are cutting the same branch on which you are sitting, what will happen? So this is what's called the spirituality and through morality. So he said, if you don't have the desire, so naturally you won't have any problem. And again he said, one who sees Brahman becomes completely free from birth and death. So these are the ways that Sri Krishna is trying to inspire Uddhav and obviously all of us. There are many devotees who says, we don't like to take initiation from the Belur Math, Ramakrishna Mission, because once in a lifetime only I can get the touch and the blessings of my Guru, and then afterwards I cannot go close to so many people. Obviously, you cannot go and touch the feet of the President Maharaj who is 93 years old. It's not possible. So then naturally they will be keeping in a distance. You can go and from distance. So they don't get the satisfaction of talking with the Guru, sitting with him, serving him. Not. So they say, but if we have the Guru, and they're like otherwise, so they'll be coming, visiting, staying with us. This is a different type. And here it says, why you are depending on Guru all the time? My Guru, Swami Ishatmananda used to say, don't call me Guru. I have introduced you with Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna and go with him. Why? Because the dependence makes one weak. I know that this is the way I have to call, I have the knowledge. Now it is my effort. So that is called the self-confidence. That is exactly what Krishna is trying to give to Uddhava. First he said, see, it is possible, jnana vijnana samyukta. If you have the knowledge and the realization, no problem. What is the jnana? That everything is nothing but Brahman. Why? Because from Brahman everything is created. This is jnana. And vijnana, realize it. How you will realize? Seeing everything as the manifestation of the same Brahman. So that is called vijnana. And the moment you have that vijnana, that idea, everything is nothing but God, friends, you will wonder what is called vijnana. There's a direct disciple of Swami Vivekananda. So Swamiji, he used to call him Gupta because he has a surname Gupta before joining. So he was dedicated to Swamiji. And Swamiji told each and every human soul, every soul is nothing but Brahman. And he realized himself. You know how? There was a patient, his whole body, in those days there's no proper medicine and proper treatment. So he developed the in his leg, particularly the toe, it was rotten. So it was terrible, painful. The Gupta Maharaj went, the people used to call him Gupta Maharaj. And Gupta Maharaj went over there and he used to call everyone God. God, what happened to you? So I am in great pain, sir. So where it is the pain? In the toe. I feel that the faggots are there, they're biting me. It is really very terrible. Then how you think that you will get free from that pain? How can I help you? If one could take out all those things from that leg, I think it would have been better. You know what? He started sucking that rotten. When I read, I also shivered. My God, is it possible? And that is called Vijnana. There is nothing and nothing except Brahman. Now only just reading the books and think, oh, it is good. Not like that. This is called Vijnana. The realization. Everything is Brahman and nothing else. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna was having cancer, throat cancer. And people, those who used to come, because all rich people, high society people used to visit him. So naturally some people used to come, not for Sri Ramakrishna, but to get acquainted with those high society people. They used to come and they used to apparently show the great respect for Sri Ramakrishna, and then they will have said, this is my address card, can I come and meet you? This was a business. The social stuff, it was all right. You know why he took that? He was a god, he could save himself. But then he took that to see, he said in one place, Karonache, there's a reason that I have developed this. Why? Now I can understand who are true devotees. And only those people, these young people, they were there with him, constantly serving him. And they were young boys, they are not earning. So some devotees, they used to come and give the money and they used to physically serve. Day and night, 24 hours, they were serving. And Sri Ramakrishna was coughing and he cannot go every time to the toilet. So they used to keep that in one place. And everyone was doing all, but none was ready to clean that particular vessel. The Narendranath came, Swami Vivekananda. He used to look after the outside work, arranging money and all that. He once came and told, hey, this is full, why you are not cleaning? Then everybody told, but you know, there's a cancer. If we go and touch that, maybe it is contaminated. Swamiji told, my God, you think in that way? And that way you are serving? He is God himself. Can't you understand that? He is the God. Every part of him is nothing but God. And then to demonstrate, you can imagine what he did. He took that and drank that. Can you imagine? This is called Vijnana. Nothing in this world is except Brahman, nothing in there. So that is called Vijnana. Why Sri Ramakrishna told that you and me are not different. This is the reason. There are others. They were also very close. They were also very devoted. This is Narendranath only could do. So that is called not that out of emotion, out of knowledge. What is that knowledge? Nothing in this world. Don't try yourself without that knowledge. But when you do, you must have that knowledge. You must have that realization. Then you will never ever find that it is the filthy things. You will find that it is a holy payasham. So this is called Vijnana. And the moment you realize that, you are free from birth and death. Again he said, Sarva Bhuta Suhit Shanta Jnana Vijnana Nishchayaha Pashyan Madatmakam Vishyan Na Vipaddeta Vai Punaha. Again, he is telling and emphasizing that realizing the oneness, jnana, vijnana, nishchaya. Nishchaya means certain about the knowledge and realization. And this is Vedanta. Vedanta never say believe. Vedanta say understand. And how you understand? And through argument, through analysis, through practice, through feelings, understand that. And then accept it. So this is called jnana vijnana nishchaya. Realizing the oneness, jnana vijnana nishchaya, one become friend of all being. Sarva bhuta sruhit. In the Hinduism, sometimes the people they say that Hinduism there is the wonderful way they prayed long back. The whole universe is our relatives. A just prayer, they didn't feel that. The feeling should come. And the feeling comes in the sannyas only. Why? Because we don't have any attachment. We don't have any family. We don't have me and mine. We don't have anything to, oh, if I don't go to that person, he'll be angry. Then he may not give me the money. No, nothing like that. We depend on God. If God gives, it is okay. If don't give, it's okay. This is not my thing. Every time I used to pray to God and I always say like that, this is your work. And you have given the thought into my mind. That's why I'm doing. If you don't help, no problem for me. I'm very happy. Because the extra pressure is coming. So that is I don't care. Because it is God, so I am doing it. So it is telling like this, Sarva Bhuta Sruit Shanta. Why I am trying like this? Some people, they come, they are also Hindus, they say, why you have kept this Jesus and Buddha? They don't keep your Sri Ramakrishna. Have you ever seen that any church, they are keeping Sri Ramakrishna's picture? Why you should keep? And it doesn't mean that since they are not keeping, because they don't understand. And if you understand, naturally you should do. There's a difference. And what is that? Sarva Bhuta Sruhit. Shall you only read these and never practice? What is the Hinduism then? Hinduism is this, and that teaches that understanding the knowledge and realizing the truth, you become the friend of all, and your mind becomes free from anxiety, shanta. Also he sees me in everything, pashyan mat atmakam vishyam. And that is Hinduism. And he sees me, the God, in everything. That is exactly what Swamiji said. Why you see this world? See God. The God is there, no emotion, but reality. How? Because there was nothing but the Brahman, and out of Brahman everything has come. So obviously, this is 1 + 1 = 2, like that. The God created this universe out of his own. So what we are? God only. What else? So this he said, and Shukadeva then narrated. Sri Krishna very forcefully, he was giving the message to Uddhava and thought, anyway, the man has understood. But Shukadeva, the Shuka was listening. He told, you know what happened to Uddhava? With great humility, he approached the Lord and said, O Lord of Yoga, Yogesha, you have prescribed me the path of renunciation. It's good, I accept the path of renunciation that you are teaching me, but it is not for me. Why? I have the desire. I want to be with you, I want to serve you, and all those desires are there. No, it is not, this path is not for me. So he is telling, the Yogesha, this path is not for me. Sannyasa Lakshana, the giving the ego. But how can I, if I give up my ego, you won't be there, and I cannot think of it. You should be always in me. So you and me, that should be there. Other people who are capable, let them follow. But I want you. So this is called love, the path of love. Just like a child. Well, never. Mother is telling, see, I am so busy. Mom, you'll never, or she will never agree. No, 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 you should be here. So that is called the love. The Uddhava, he was also having that. He said, Tagoyam dushkara bhuvan. It is very, very difficult for me. So please help me. Now he is giving in a very wonderfully he is putting himself. He said, O Lord, whom you have considered as fit for sannyasa? That is a mistake. I am not. He said, so I am mamo ayam iti mudhamati bigada tan mayaya virachita atmani sanubandhe. O Lord, you considered me as a fit person to become a sannyasi? No, no, no. No, so I am that I am deluded soul. I am a mudhamati. I know. You will be telling that I am, oh, this is a mistake. I know I am mudhamati. So this is the best approach, We must understand what is our position. Just somebody said something and immediately we'll jump onto that. No, you should understand what is your position. Lord Krishna is telling him, follow this path. And he said, that is not my path. Because I don't consider like that. One of my friends, we were together brahmachari for 9 long years. Then afterwards, when it was the sannyasa, he was a very good person. Then ordained for sannyasa, you have to apply for sannyasa to our President Maharaj. Then he left. Then I told, what happened to you? You were so close. What happened to you? He said, 9 years I have tried and I saw no, the desire is there. I analyzed my mind again and again, 9 long years. And then I found, no, I am going to cheat myself and also the world if I accept the Geruva. Geruva means complete renunciation. Look at it. How sincere. I still respect him. I still have connection with him. Why? He is sincere. So he told, no, this is not my path. Sannyasa is not my path. Maybe in some other birth I will see. But this time I have to go, I have to settle, I have to marry, I have to earn money, because all desires are there. I told, okay, no problem. So this is the way it should. And he is also telling, you thought that I am a good fit candidate for sannyasa? No, that's a mistake. So I am not. Why? I am mudhamati, very much attached to this body, bigadatan. Bigadatan, I am very much attached to this body. It's not possible. And that is because of your maya. That is because of your maya. That sometimes some of the sannyasins, they will be putting the cap somehow. So it is like this, like that. But I keep everything very nicely. So when I was brahmachari, from the first day onwards, then they used to say, hey, why you are so careful about the dress? I told, no, I like it. So let me start with this. Suddenly I will become that some people, they will squeeze their dress like this to show that they are careless. I told, no, I am cheating people. No, I won't do that. I like this smartness and proper cap. And before going out, I go and stand before the mirror. I see that now I am really gentle looking. Okay, then only I will go. But when I was in tapasya, I was practicing austerity all alone in Himalaya, I never cared for all this. So that is a different thing. But unnecessarily to just impress people that I am not having anything. One gentleman came, a monk, and he was telling, I am very humble, you see. I am small heart I am having, and that is so small. When I lie down, the feet goes out. That's such a small room I am having. I told, is it true? How come you came to America? Not only that, almost all the 50 states you are visiting in America. The devotees are giving the money. I told, that money utilized to make a room for you. Why you are visiting here? So all this hypocrisy, we hypnotize ourselves, thinking that we are great monks. Wrong. This Uddhava is very clear. He said, sir, and to whom? To Krishna. He is the knower of everything. To Krishna he is telling, no, you made a mistake. I am not that person. I am deluded and I am attached to the body. And I must say, sir, that is because of your Maya. Because of your Maya I am bound. I was not wanted, but because of you. Now you have to save me. You have to save me. This is called Maya Virachita. I am attached to this world. Sanubande, O Lord, Bhagavan, kindly instruct me. And who is me? Your ardent follower. He is using the word Anushadi Brittam. Brittam means the servant. I am your servant. Anushadi Brittam. That I can practice easily. Give me that process by which I can practice. This tyaga is not possible for me. Nigaditam ena angasa. Angasa means easily. So he is telling that sannyasa, giving up attachment, is not for me. Because I am attached to this body. Hence, O Lord, instruct me some other methods that I can easily practice. And fearing that Krishna will say, see, I know only this much. You better go to some other teacher. I will always say that you stand on your own feet, etc., etc. Only Vedanta I know. You better go to some other teacher. He understood that. He is a very clever devotee. Immediately he is telling, Satyasate sadrisha atmana anyam bhaktaram isha Vibudheshu opina anujakshe. Idle 17 verse he is telling, even among gods, I find no other teacher of the self than you. You don't say that go to other person. Because I have already checked. And I found, forget about the human being. Even among the gods, there is no one like you. So you must teach me. So you are the self-effulgent. A tug of war was going on. Krishna won't leave. Krishna was going on, pressurizing him, putting him. You must stand on your own feet. You cannot expect that I will be all through with you. That is not possible. He is again telling him. They are trying to convince. He is pulling in this way and the devotee pulling in the other way. You should be with me. You should be my guide. You should be my teacher. And Krishna told, hey, how long? So naturally, he said, now Krishna is giving the argument. In this world, there are people, without my help, they have realized the truth. Prayena manuja loke. Manuja loke means in this world, prayena. Frequently, so many people are there. Loka tatta vichakshanaha. They are very capable to understand the truth. Samudharanti hi atmanam atmaiva asubha ashayat. From ashubha ashayat, evil desires. From that they help themselves and they got freedom. Often in this human world, there are people who know the world. Who know the world means temporary. Everything is passing. They understand this world is completely temporary, constantly changing. As long as I am here, it is okay, that much. Don't get attached to this. And help themselves through self-effort to get out of evil desire. Self-effort. The Krishna once again telling him, the disciple of Lord Buddha, Ananda, he also was crying when the Buddha decided to give his body. 82 years old, when Buddha was 80. At that time he was trying to, and 80 means in those days, it was a long life. So he said, I am 80 now, I should go. And now why you are crying? Ananda was crying in the same way. And Buddha guided, Buddha told him, Atmadipo Bhava. You should be your own master. That is how the Buddha was teaching. When Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna decided to give up his body, then all they came and they were crying, including Ma Sharadamani. Then Sri Ramakrishna told, where I am going? What is death? I am going from this room to that room. The death means nothing. I will be there. My spirit will be there. I am always with you. Only this body will be there. And that he said in this way, from this room to that room. It's nothing. So that is to understand the world. What is this world? Manifested. And when the world is not there, unmanifested. But it is there. So we have to understand that he is telling that in the 19th verse of the Bhagavata, Prayena manuja loke lokatatta vichakshanaha. Lokatatta means the understanding this world. Samuddaranti hi atmanam uddharanti. They are helping themselves. Uddharanti atmanam atmaiva. How? Atmaiva. Through their own atma, through their own buddhi. A understanding. Ashubha ashayat. All the time people cannot help you. All the time guru cannot help you. All the time teacher cannot be with you. So you have to help yourself. How? Understanding what is good and what is bad. And that is the reason all the time. And afterwards Lord Krishna, he is also encouraging the self-confidence. Again, in this world there are people who could realize the truth of this world. What is that? They realize the truth of this world. What is that truth in this world? Then karya, karana, sambandha. In Sanskrit they say karya means cause and effect. Cause and effect. Karana is the cause, karya the effect. Cause and effect. A man was going and there was a forest. Near the forest he found that a slain animal, a dead animal. Somebody chopped it. And there was a sword also lying over there. Now this is the picture. A sword is there, a dead animal was there, and it was obvious that the sword has cut that animal and that's why it is dead. This is now, shall we say the sword has killed the animal? No. The sword cannot kill the animal. There must be a human being somewhere. The human being used that sword to kill the animal, isn't it? This is called inference. You didn't see the human being or anywhere. You saw only two pictures, dead animal and a sword. But now you can understand that this is called inference. Now here also this world. In this world we see the stone. We see the hills. It's not moving, it's not talking, it's not as if living. And the tree that was planted by great-great-grandfather still there. It is not moving, but a human being are there. They are moving. The beings are also there, animals and birds, they are also moving. So two different types of things are there. Okay. Now, who has done it? Just like the dead animal and the sword, there is a body and the intellect is there. But there must be somebody, someone who is conscious and playing these. So this is inference. How can we come into conclusion that there must be God which is conscious and all powerful? By this only. There is a person, a God, who can put the consciousness in the inert mind. This is our body, is completely inert. When we die, is inert. Our friends, our relatives, our very close ones, they throw this body as quickly as possible to dispose of. Why? The body is not important, it is inert. Inside the body there was something which is consciousness, which actually we liked, we loved. Because of that consciousness, we liked that body. Not for the body, but for the consciousness. This you understand? And where from the consciousness came? And how the consciousness was attached with the inert body. There must be someone who is really, really intelligent. So he has done it. We call him God. So how we realize God, how we understand God? By inference. So direct knowledge or through inference also we can. Then Sri Krishna emphasized on self-effort. He is telling, Atmano Guru Atma Eva Purushasya Visheshata. Atmano Guru Atma. Your mind here, Atma means your mind, is your Guru. Now, whenever you are trying to do something wrong, a part of your mind will say, no, this is not good. You should not do it. Though that voice is faint, but it's still there. Ask anyone and go to any the reformatories, the jail, and ask those people who are there, that they will say, yes, in our mind that thought came, but we never bothered about that. So when we are committing a sin, before that, my mind comes up and try to stop me, but I don't listen. That is the problem. So there's an Atmano Guru. This is the teacher. Who is the teacher? And what is this Guru? They are using the word Guru means who helps us to go beyond the ignorance. So that is called Guru. Guru is always doing good. Sometimes they'll say Yoga Guru, this Guru, that Guru. Even the thugs, they will have their own Gurus. Even the pickpocketers, they will have their own Guru. They are not Guru. The Guru, the word means those who are helping others to go beyond the ignorance. And what is the ignorance? The causes that makes us suffer. Now the mother and father, they ask the young child, please go and sit for your education. And the home task, they will also check what the teachers has commented over there. Every time they are doing, apart though they are very busy, even then they are doing. Why? So the child should not suffer afterwards. So what is the Guru's work? This only. To do something so that my student, my son, my children should not suffer. The Guru helps that. That is called Guru. One who is helping us to go beyond the suffering. That is called Guru. And this Guru, he is helping us from within. What is that? Atmanam Guru. I told you that in Andaman, I was having only a little money. And every day 500 rupees I was spending for 50 orphan children were there. You have to feed them. And to naturally other Swamis and other people, total almost 57 people who are there. Very costly place, the Andaman, Port Blair. How to survive? Every day I was counting, even a 1 rupee note, as to see that two are not going. So we use the water sponge and then it is one. Then, like that. I understood what is poverty over there. And God showed me that. Right from my birth, I never saw poverty. I never could feel what is hunger. In Andaman, God taught me that. And I was so much worried. What will happen next day? And at that time, a person came offering me bag full of money. A huge bag. One person cannot lift it, 2-3 people are, and full of $1,000 rupees notes, full of there. And there was no one. I was the master, but the God was within me. So I felt I should not touch it. This is sinful. He is hiding this money because the financial organization, they come and the government and all that. So his house was that they targeted. So he was thinking to, and where to keep? Under the bed of the Swamiji. Then no one will search. No one will think that it is there. I don't know. No one was there. I could take that. And they were telling, there were 4 bags. They told, keep the 4 bags and we will take, after 7 days, we will take only 3. 1 bag will be for you, Swamiji. I don't know, sir. No, not possible. I myself lifted that and kept it back in the car. Please take it. Who was the Guru? My mind, my consciousness, my Atma. Why? Because I am a sannyasi. I am working for the people. And why should I accept this type of money? I should not. The one great spiritual leader, she told, I don't see the color of the money. I accept all types of money and then help. No, Ramakrishna Mission will never do that. The moment you are going to give money and they will ask your name, your address and all that information. We may suffer, but we should not accept. Who is teaching us? Atman. So here the Krishna is telling, make your own mind your guru. And that by that way you'll be helped. Self alone is the teacher. And particularly of the people, through direct perception and inference, they get the realization of the truth. Here about the self alone is the teacher. And by that way, you are constantly judging. This world is changing. Every moment it is changing. You know that your identity card, sometimes some people will give 20 years old photo and they are very happy, I look so good. But in reality it is not. It is all changing. Even I am changing every time, my face is changing. But if I am changing, world is changing. And anything that changes cannot be true. And if the world is not true, then what is truth? Must be something else. That is called the way of judgment. And then we come to the conclusion, there must be someone somewhere who is holding it and making all the changes. That is called inference. And through the inference, you go and see it is true. I will tell you that once we were going to Amarnath, 4 of us, 4 new Swami. In 1986, we were ordained in the sannyasa and we got the little vacation of 1 month. And first we went to Amarnath in Kashmir. And that was not the proper time. It was all snow covered. Somehow secretly, 4 of us, we hired the horses and horseback. We were so tired. And these people, the 4 people, they were helping us. And then one person who was there, he was a little naughty. He told, oh my God, look at that snow. We should not go. We already gave 100% whatever they wanted money. But halfway, and now we climb, we have to descend halfway from there, Panchatarani, that is the place. And he was telling, no, we cannot go. Suddenly I noticed that the smoke is coming up from one of the houses. That few houses were there, guest rooms. I told, hey, the smoke is there, that means fire is there. The smoke, fire means human being is there. No animal will come and light the fire. So it must be human being, we will go. And truly, that is called inference. Smoke is there, that means fire is there. And the fire means human being. We inferred. Then we reached over there. Truly human being was there. And that is called realization. The inference, there must be God, practiced in that way, then realization. Obviously, it should be. So then that is the way we should proceed. And our great Guru, the Lord Krishna is telling, be your own Guru. Among the human beings, those who are of a balanced mind, dhiraha, and capable of practicing knowledge and yoga. Knowledge means this, there's nothing but God, and yoga means practicing regularly to control the mind. Samkhya yoga visharadaha, behold me, prapashyanti mam, the all-powerful Sarva Shakti Upabriham, and directly realize me. Prapashyanti, directly realize me. So what first? Control your mind. And what is this mind? Different thoughts. How the thoughts are coming? So back calculation. Now we are back calculating. The mind is the problem. And what is this mind? Different thoughts. Where from the thoughts are coming? Because our sense is going out and collecting information. And that is putting over there. Now in America people are there, American passport holder or green card holder, but they will keep information of India and they are agitated. The moment few Indians are meeting, then on a cup of coffee they will say, what is happening in our country, this, that. What is this? Because attachment. So because we love our country, we cannot forget our society, wherever we are. The same as they say, you have to understand why you are agitated, because you are attached. How we can give up the attachment? By understanding whether I am agitated or not, nothing is going to happen. It will go like that. And slowly you can withdraw your mind. So self-controlled people find the truth through analysis, through symbols, through inference. What is the symbol? We find that Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he is suffering so much, still praying to God. Oh God, please give good thoughts in the minds of the people. Why he is doing that? And he never accepted any money. He could not touch the money. Even then, though I am a follower of Sri Ramakrishna, but I accept money. Why? We have the agenda. Different programs are there. But Sri Ramakrishna never could touch it. And not only that, he threw that money in the Ganga. And that is the problem with him. So we don't pray money to Sri Ramakrishna. We pray to Mother. Mother is very practical. She understands. So this is and here it says like this, if you are through symbol. What is the symbol? How can a person be so lovable? He is loving each and every one. And he is crying and praying for those whom he never saw at all. He used to climb on a terrace and used to call, oh you please come, I will give you the solace. Why? Because he loved us. Why he loved us? Because he was God. The Jesus, the people who were killing him, they were nailing him. You can imagine. Even the picture, the movie when we see, it is so terrible. And he was praying for those who were giving him pain. If they are not God, then who are God? So this is called the symbol. What is the symbol? Love, unselfish love, manifested through some being, some people, that must be the symbol of God. So analysis, we were analyzing the symbol and inference. Mam, Ishwaram, Adva, Margayanti. Find me the God. And after that, the Lord, Sri Krishna, he told the story of Avadhuta. That Avadhuta story we have already read that a few months before. And he told the whole story. Well, see, Avadhuta was having only 24 gurus and from the nature. He never came to me. And why you are coming to me? He was asking Uddhava. But the Uddhava won't leave. And what Uddhava said, we are not going to read once again the story of the Avadhuta, because we have, in this class we have already studied. We will, next class, we will directly go how the Uddhava is arguing with the God. So, the tug of war between the devotee and the God, we will see that, what his arguments. Let us conclude over here with this sloka. Please repeat after me. Yam Brahma Varune Rudra Stunnanti Divyaistavai Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadai Gayanti Yam Samaka Dhyanavastita Tadgatina Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogina Yashyantam Nabidu Sura Asura Gana Devaya Tasmai Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti